Hi, it's Mo. Today is my Booktube birthday. I have been on Booktube for 3 years and I wanted to do a little video to celebrate. And I also wanted to say thank you to all my subscribers and my community. As of time of filming, I have 330 subscribers, so thank you so much. And if for some reason you're coming to this video for the first time, please consider subscribing and checking out all my social medias down below. Let's be friends on Goodreads, let's be friends on Booktube, everything. I will list the tags, questions, and creators down below. The first year I did the Booktube birthday tag. The second year I did the Booktube anniversary tag. And this year I'm doing a different Booktube anniversary tag. Question number 1. How have you changed from your first video to now? I think I'm more comfortable making videos. I think I'm better at making videos that feel more like me. I think I'm better at being more myself on camera. I think I'm reading a lot more, so I have a lot more to talk about. I have a lot of ideas for videos, so many that a lot of times I can't even complete them. I think I've gotten marginally better at filming and editing, and hopefully I will get even better at that. I also think I have more of a direction for my channel. I don't know if it really comes across yet in my videos, but I think when I first started I just wanted to talk about books. I just wanted to be on Booktube, and I wasn't sure exactly what else I was trying for. That being said, in the beginning I did make more sustainability videos, which I think is actually an important aspect of my channel that I don't work on that much and I don't do that much, but that is something that I would like to change going forward. And I say this every year when I do like my goals videos and stuff, but I really hope that 2024 is a year when all the aspects of my channel kind of come together. And I would say from last year to this year, or from a year ago to now, I think something that has changed, maybe not for the better, is I do think that I'm a little less confident in my Booktube making, in that I've gone through some like slumps of Booktube making, in that I've gone through some anxieties of Booktube making, and so I'm always trying to get back on track of feeling great and not like worrying about certain things. Other than that, I think that I have improved, so I think it kind of balances out. Question number 2. What video are you most proud of and why? I don't have like one video that really sticks out. I like some of the vlogs that I've done. I like it when I do vlogs and I'm able to put things that are happening in my life in there. A lot of times when I do vlogs, I'll just add some footage of what happened in that time, but sometimes I'll like really put in things that are going on, and I tend to like those videos. I also really like my vlog of picking every book for the month as a mood reader and how that works. I'm sure people have done it, but it felt kind of new to me, which was fun. I'm also really proud of videos that I can get on the trend in like kind of a timely manner, because I have my videos planned out and I have so many video ideas. Sometimes it takes me a little while to get to a tag in a timely manner or get to a trend in a timely manner. So I kind of like when I can do that. I do like my reading cat cozy mystery vlogs. I've done 2 of those. I don't know. I'm proud of a lot of my videos just because I'm learning and trying new things. Question number 3. What's your most popular video? I didn't check before doing this tag, but the last time I looked, my most popular video was either I tried morning pages for 30 days video, which has over 1,000 views. There's a couple of little free library videos that have 1,000 views or close to 1,000 views. And I think my zero waste peanut sauce video has almost 1,000 views as well. I think those are my most popular videos. Obviously, even though I love my 330 subscribers, I only have those, so I don't get like tons and tons of views, so I'm still in that like 1K range. But I'm super proud of those videos just for getting that, and it's interesting to see what videos get super picked up, because I do little free library videos fairly often, but some of them get barely any views and some of them get a lot of views. What's an unexpected surprise of being on Booktube? 2 things that come to mind, a good surprise and a not great surprise. One is how much I enjoy it. I'm so happy that I've been doing it for 3 years. I really like it. I really want to get better at it. I keep coming up with ideas. I keep wanting to do more. I keep wanting to expand how I do videos and how I share my life on Booktube. I keep wanting to read more. I keep finding more books. I'm definitely a person who, when I have hobbies, they come and go. Like, I will quilt for 10 years and then one day I'll just kind of stop quilting and I won't do it as much. I still quilt sometimes. Or I will draw comics for 10 years and then all of a sudden. So it's not surprising that I would find a hobby that I liked or an expressive creative endeavor that I liked and stick with it. But I am surprised that this was the one that stuck. So hopefully I will do it for a long time, longer than 10 years. With Booktube, I'm hoping it can grow with me and I can grow with it, because it is something that I really, really enjoy. So that is a surprise. Kind of on a negative aspect, I'm surprised that in the last year I lost a little bit of confidence and I struggled with numbers and things that I didn't think I was going to struggle with. Not comparing myself to others, but comparing myself to where I think I should be or what I think should be happening and getting down on myself for that. I can't control who watches my videos and I can't control the YouTube algorithm. And so that kind of means that I get down on myself. I say, well, I'm not making interesting enough videos, or I'm not making dynamic enough videos, or my editing skills aren't good enough. You know, just that I don't have the right spark that people want. All that kind of stuff. I am usually one who, when I'm down on myself, it's on myself. I hold personal responsibility for things that I do, and I don't often feel outside forces getting me down. It's like myself. But I am surprised that I have gotten to that point in this process. I guess in the beginning I felt unskilled and like I didn't know enough, but now I'm like 3 years in and I'm like, well, I should know better and I should be doing better and I should be doing more and I should have more because I've been doing more. So I think another surprise is that, and again, I don't blame anyone for this or like hold anyone responsible except myself, but like I think it's weird that no one I know like watches my channel, or not no one. I know there are a few people who do that I know personally. I know people do watch my channel, but I'm surprised that not more close people in my life watch my channel. Like my parents don't watch my channel, my BFFs don't watch my channel, my husband doesn't watch my channel. That I'm not surprised about, that's fine. Sometimes that's a surprise that the people around me aren't as involved as maybe in the back of my mind, I thought they might be. And not that I'm not getting supported, I'm totally getting supported, and not that I'm not being encouraged to do what I like, because for the most part I am. Occasionally I'm not, but again, myself, like I don't self-promote, I don't cross-promote my Instagram that much, so no one but myself to hold responsible for involving people in my life in this aspect of my life. What's the hardest thing about creating videos for Booktube? I think finding the time to not only create the video, but edit the video and put it up in a timely manner. I always find the time to eventually work on the videos, but it's really hard for me to stay on schedule. It's really hard for me to get motivated. I'm usually motivated to film. Filming is fine. Although, you know, some things work against you. Your work schedule, the lighting. This is not the best lighting today. Other tasks that you have to do. Finding the right time where it's a balance. It's something fun that you want to do, but because it is a isolated activity, sometimes it's not the best time to do it because I could be spending time with someone else, or I could be spending time with my husband. So all those aspects are challenging, and those are definitely things that I find difficult. Something that I found difficult in the last year is definitely that I have so many ideas, that there are so many videos that I want to make, that there are so many things that I want to do, and I found like my own limitations very difficult. Like not only on my own limitations on time and motivation and time management, but on doing the extra things that I want to do. Over a year ago, we got, what is that called? Oh, I can't think of the name of that app, where it's on the iPad. Like we bought an iPad especially for it so that my husband could draw, and I was like, oh, I want to start using that to like make thumbnails and do little different like plates in my videos. I just haven't been able to crack that code of doing that as well as making videos. So I have all the means to do the things that I want to do, and I have the creative ideas to do them, but I don't have like the next step, like the practical step of actually doing it. And partly, again, that's due to time, partly that's due to inexperience. I have been feeling like very limited in my own capacities, which has been a hard thing about this year and wanting to make better videos and wanting to make different videos and wanting to make more videos. Another aspect that's hard about making videos on Booktube is it very much sheds a light on you and what you want to be doing. I really want to be sharing more sustainability videos and showing how I incorporate sustainability into my reading and how I incorporate sustainability into my life. And when you go to film about that and it doesn't feel perfect or right or complete in your actual life, it's really hard to film that. So like, I want to show a sustainability video, I want to make a video of all the like vegan food that I've been eating and trying. I want to make a video about how to best go about getting sustainable takeout or eat sustainably when you're eating out. I want to make those videos, but then if I'm slacking off, if I'm not being as sustainable as I feel like I should be, it is hard for me to then make that video and feel motivated to like show that part of my life, because it doesn't feel like I'm doing enough. It doesn't feel like I'm doing the right thing. Even if I'm doing a lot, it often feels like I'm not doing enough. So that's like a difficulty with filming, is sometimes you go to film something and you're like, I'm not really doing this the way I want to portray it. And you could fake it. You could absolutely fake it, but I don't really believe in faking it. Like, I don't believe in showing one teeny perfect corner of my house when the rest of the house is super dirty. I mean, I definitely pick the cleanest aspects of my house sometimes, but I don't believe in saying like, oh, I'm living this sustainable lifestyle and like shove my like plastic that I got the other night from takeout behind the camera so you can't see it. Like, I don't believe in doing that, so I'm not gonna do it. But that means that that video doesn't get made, which is difficult for me because it's a video that I wanted to do, but it also makes me feel kind of bad about like what I'm doing in my life and that I'm not completing the goals that I want to complete. So that was a long-winded answer, but that is a difficulty. The next question is thoughts on equipment. What has been the most useful piece of equipment you've bought? So the only things that I've actually bought for making Booktube videos is my camera, which I'm using now, which is a Lumix G. I like it. I don't think it's the best camera for this. I think it's probably better for shooting photos than it is for shooting film, and I'm sure you could get like a better like vlogging camera. But the only other thing that I've bought for Booktube is my tripod, which the camera is on right now. Those are the two best things that and most useful things that I've bought for Booktube. I think something that would be super useful is if I had the paid version of Canva. I don't have the paid version of Canva, and also I've never done like a Canva tutorial or anything, so I don't even probably use it to the full extent. But I think that if you did the paid version of Canva, it would probably be like way easier. I saw a video the other day that Riley Marie did, and she said she uses Canva for everything, and her stuff always looks amazing. She definitely has the paid version. I think that would be a really good purchase, that if you felt comfortable purchasing it, that would probably be good. I don't think you need to purchase anything, especially if you have a good phone. You can film on your phone. You don't need to buy a camera. A tripod I'm sure is useful, but you know. My friend gave me a ring light recently. I probably should be using it, but that is come in handy quite a bit. My husband uses it for doing projects at night too, which is fun. Question number 7 is, have you had to deal with any negative feedback or comments? How did you handle it? I haven't had to deal with any negative comments or feedback. I would love feedback if it were constructive criticism. I'm a big constructive criticism fan personally. And I know people say that and they don't really mean it, but I actually really mean it. Gunpowder Fiction and Plot did a video of how to start a Booktube channel, a tag, but he used it as a vehicle to talk about how to start a Booktube and like his advice. And some of his advice of things not to do are things that I do. And I know he wasn't calling me out directly, obviously, but I felt really called out, and it really was nice because I was like, okay, they're his opinions and they're his ideas and he is one person. But if one person feels that way, then other people might feel that way. And although I don't feel that way, I was like, this is interesting to hear someone who is like saying a negative thing, a seemingly negative thing, but to help you be a better booktuber. And so I was like, I will definitely take that advice. And I've already like incorporated some of the advice that he's given. And it was really great to see that video that Riley Marie did, which was like my week in a life as a booktuber. We're all over the place. Seeing some of the things that she did was really interesting because she did a lot of things that are like things you're not supposed to do as a booktuber, like you're not supposed to use iMovie, you're not supposed to rely on Canva, and like she totally does. And I thought that was really encouraging and interesting as well. I love constructive criticism, so I would love to hear feedback that was negative, but with a constructive angle. But luckily, I have not had to deal with any like negative things. I mean, I've definitely had like spam comments, and I do have a lot of people who like email me to help me edit and stuff. They're not saying like I'm a bad editor, although I'm not a great editor. They're not saying that, but I understand it's their business and they're trying to drum up money. But they do it in kind of like an aggressive way that I feel like is that salesman-y idea of you're stupid and you don't know what you're doing and you should just let me help you because I know the best, which is just annoying to have to deal with, but it's not bad or negative. And then the last question is, what advice would you give to a booktuber? As always, my advice for someone trying out Booktube or wanting to try out Booktube or wanting to start a Booktube, you should just start a Booktube. Like if you have a good phone or if you have a camera, or I mean people even use their computers, like it doesn't matter the equipment you have, it doesn't matter like where you are, what you're doing, as long as you feel passionate about reading books and you want to talk about books with people, then like I say definitely go for it. And I know it's really easy to feel worried that you don't have the right equipment, that you don't have the right stuff, that you aren't going to have enough to talk about, that you don't read enough books. Like that's a huge one. But if you're reading one book, if you're reading two books, if you're reading part of a book in a month, like all reading counts. If you're reading audiobooks, if you're reading ebooks, all those things are awesome. And so if you feel passionate about talking about them, you should definitely start a Booktube. There's plenty of videos that like really explain how to do Booktube. Scott's video, although a little harsh because Scott can be a little harsh, is a great video to watch. I think that's a good one to watch if maybe you have started. That could be a daunting one to watch if you haven't started at all. But I would say there's plenty of ways to start. Do the Booktube newbie tag, make a TBR video, make a haul video, make a video that you want to make that you've been thinking about, make an introduction video and tell us what you're reading. Like all that, like anything you want to do is good. And there's enough standard videos on Booktube to perpetuate you until you start coming up with ideas yourself, or you start thinking of videos that you want to do. Or maybe you have a huge stock of videos that you already want to do. Maybe you are a seasoned YouTuber but you just want to get into Booktube, and same thing. Like if you're reading and you want to talk about it, you should join us on Booktube. And that is definitely one thing that I feel like even when I'm not super confident about the numbers, even when I'm not super confident about everything that I'm doing, I am confident that I am part of Booktube. Like I never feel like I'm being ostracized. I never feel like I'm being left out. I never feel like I'm not the right person to be doing this. I never feel that my content is terrible and that's why no one watches it. I just haven't found the greater audience yet. I have found a wonderful audience, and again, I say thank you to all my subscribers, everyone who comments, everyone who watches my videos. I'm so happy that you're here, and you definitely are the people who get me through feeling those feelings of inadequacy or those feelings of nervousness of not having as many as I could have. I think about the people who comment all the time, or I think about the booktubers that I love who make comments on videos, and it really like cheers me up, and I'm like, well, yes, I don't have 5,000 subscribers, I don't have 10,000 subscribers, I don't have 100,000 subscribers, but I do have these people who comment and like make me happy, and I love watching their videos, and I love seeing them interact with other people and all of that. Even when I'm feeling down, I remember that, and I remember that that's what makes Booktube so great and why Booktube is such a wonderful, warm, and inviting place. So if you're thinking of starting Booktube, I would definitely suggest you do so. Those are all the questions for this Booktube anniversary tag. If you haven't subscribed and you watch my videos, I would love that you did subscribe. If you haven't commented, but you are subscribed to my channel, I would love that you comment and introduce yourself down below. If you are having a Booktube birthday soon yourself, I would love that you let us know that in the comments, and feel free to do this tag if you would like. And I just want to say thank you again so much. I'm so happy to be 3 years on Booktube, and thanks for everyone who has joined me on this journey and who will continue to join me on this journey. And as I always say, thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!